I feel like you guys are going to go either one of those ways. Don't do that.
Only apply that. Get it, don't be timid when you in it, apply that. Love upon it, give along, need it. I don't want no trip, baby, spray like
My name is Ashley, and this is My Sweet Perspective, where I give my take on all things TV and movie related, and I am here to put you on, okay? Guys, welcome back to the channel. I'm reluctantly coming back to talk about these first 2 episodes of The Chi because the way the last season pissed me off thoroughly, I didn't know if I had it to do, y'all. I didn't know if I had it to do, but we all know what's happened at the end of season 6 because there were 16 damn episodes, all right? Broken up over a year, it feels like. But we know Rob gone and Nuck did it. Well, Nuck is ducking and dodging because Alicia is on a warpath, right? Anybody can get this work. She has Nuck in her crosshairs, and the way Nuck lies so effortlessly should be studied. It should be studied. It should be studied because there's no way. And put it on Zay. Now, we know Zay was working on his side missions, trying to build something. He and Kenya's relationship was blossoming, but he got in his feelings, Nuck if you buck, and decided he was going to beat up Jake because Jake gave the money back. We all remember him handing him the money, investing in the business when he really just wanted to own Jake. And so we have that. Alicia goes over there, blows Zay away without a second thought. Immediately falling right into Nuck's plan. And immediately what I don't like about that is that Alicia has been in this game for 100 years. She is our elder auntie, all right? So there is no way that she's outsmarted or can't discern what Nuck is doing. It doesn't click. It's not clicking for me, Steven. You got to be an old fool at this point, ma'am. Like, come on. Like, it doesn't make any sense that she would fall to that. And I get she's overcome. She's stricken with grief at the loss of her only son. But no, because Nuck never gave dependable. Nuck has everything to win. It's like she didn't even sit down and think about the players that were involved. And even if she would have asked around, I think she would have been able to get a vibe of who was really behind this. Tiff and Keisha, we find out in the first episode, are both pregnant. Tiff is now carrying Rob's baby. And will have to raise this baby alone. So she asked Keisha, can you take me and Emmett's baby for a while? Now, this is what y'all really did to piss me off in that first episode, which made me want to stay away from this show. I didn't want to touch it with a 10-foot pole because Emmett, that's your damn child. If you were worried about how busy the home was going to be, you should have wrapped up all them years ago. And you wouldn't have 3 babies by 3 baby mamas. Now 4. I'm just saying. It pissed me off because you've been so good, Emmett. Y'all would never try to ruin him. Y'all would never try to ruin his character. It took us a while to get here, for him to grow, for him to man up. And now this is the type of stuff you want to do? Fatima and Trig, over. Dunner. She gave him an ultimatum, and Trig gon' Trig. And the other thing that is annoying me, and I don't know if this happens in episode 1 or episode 2, but we're talking about both, so it doesn't matter. I don't want to see a love affair between Tiff and Trig. As much as I love Luke James, honey, as much as I like Victor, as much as I like him, I don't want to see him and Tiff. I don't want to see Tiff with anybody for a while. I want Tiff to breathe. I want her to get her bearings and see how she's going to manage Alicia micromanaging this pregnancy. That's what I want to see. I don't want to see that. Tiff needs to breathe. She went from Emmett right to Rob, right to Tia husband. Sorry, I don't remember that man's name. You know what I'm saying? Let's let that coochie breathe for a minute. You know what I mean? Just give it a little time, give it a little break. Bakari has a new living arrangement. He's going to be living with Nuck, if you buck, while he finishes school. And Nuck is fine with that. And here's also the thing that scares me. They have this big bro, little bro situation right now. And all I can see is disaster and this ending terribly. It's all good for now. And Nuck really does support Bakari in his schooling and everything. But when the rubber meets the road, the business, the life is always going to come before everything. And I just hope it's not catastrophic for Bakari's character. But who knows? They'll probably ruin his character this season anyway. Nuck and his faith is for sale. Nuck feels bad after finding out that Tiff is pregnant because Emmett, who was supposed to keep it a secret, running his mouth all over, telling everybody. And Nuck is like, Tiff, you don't have to pay me any more money. It's fine. But now he's going to the preacher because we know that Duda had the preacher under his thumb. And so they're kind of establishing what the new relationship is going to look like there. And, he's like, I kind of need guidance from my soul, is what Nuck is saying. But Nuck, you can't serve two masters, Bookie. That's what that man didn't tell you for $2,000. And the fact that you are charging that man $2,000 for his salvation is insanity. Is that what y'all really think of Christian people? Has it descended to that? Has it? Y'all let me know in the comments. Bakari and Alicia. So Dwayne Wayne says, listen, Bakari, I know you need a living situation because he's been put out. And in the interim, he's like, you should, get your schooling paid for. He talked to his lady friend who knows Alicia and says, can she give him a scholarship? Sets up the meeting. Bakari meets with Alicia and is vying for this scholarship. And Alicia says, if I give it to you, I own you, right? You owe me your life, right? And Bakari signs on the dotted line. I think this will be worse than Duda any day. And so now there's also this weird thing, which y'all better not do either. I don't want to see Alicia going after Bakari. It's too much. He's too young. It's too much. It's too much. And then you got her little fake bodyguard man mad about it. Jason Weaver. Stop. 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 Again, we find out Emmett's brother, Jamal. I'm gonna call him Jamal. I don't think that's his name on the show. Everybody gets another name. Y'all know who I'm talking about because he has painted nails. Emmett has something to say, like, are you gay, man? He's like, I like girls, but I'm also open, giving that he may be pansexual or whatever. And later we see an interaction with him and Bakari, and Bakari's cool with it. He's just chill. But I think he's gonna try to press up on Bakari, and I just don't like the outcome either way of that. Because Bakari has never given us an indication that he likes boys, that he has a curiosity, that he's been over there or wants to go over there. We know he's accepting of the community, his sisters in the community. I just feel like if you want to give Jamal a male love interest, give him somebody else. He's fresh off this breakup. I don't know what we're doing and where we're going. We find out that y'all know, child, I can't remember all these people's names. Gemma's daddy is with old girl and now she wants a baby and he don't want it. And she said, I would rather have a baby without you than be happy with you right now. It is what it is. They're broken up. Is she going to double back? We'll see what happens with that. I'm less interested in that. I'm really interested more in what Tiff is going to do because now that Alicia knows she's pregnant with the heir to the throne, I'm putting these businesses in your name. We need to prepare you. No complex carbohydrates. Listen, you're eating clean, no gestational diabetes for the baby. It'll be interesting to see just how it evolves and how it goes and how the organizations change because Alicia is saying she's so formidable. I haven't seen her work in the streets yet. I need to see it. And word on the street is that Reg will be back in episode 3. Y'all drop it in the comments. Have you heard that speculation? I don't know. But let me know what you guys are thinking of the season so far. Again, those are just the things that kind of stood out to me. I know some other stuff happened. Maisha's going back to Cali with Kevin because the long distance thing isn't working. It gets outed that Jake is sleeping with the first lady. And so now she's aired out and Rotimi's got to come in and save the day and be the new preacher, whatever that's going to look like. I'm less interested in those things. I really miss the days of the Shy seasons circa 1 through 3. That's when it was still just about relationship and connection. I feel like we've lost the plot over here, which is so frustrating. But because I've been down since day one, I have to see it through. I have to persevere. I have to keep watching. You guys will determine whether I keep covering those. So please be sure to like, comment below, subscribe, hit the notification bell so you don't miss a thing. And I will see y'all in the next video. Thanks for watching.